Hello everyone, Chocolo here for another video review. This time we have the Ritter Sport Coconut Macaroon. And it's new. Look at that. New. Yes, I'm dedicating these ones to Leah LJ. So she recommended she asked me to review, presumably recommended, basically my 1,000 subscriber special, the summer Ritter Sports releases. But basically they'd been and gone by then pretty much. I couldn't get hold of them. So I said to her that I would do the winter ones in her name as well. So, well, hopefully as well. Maybe next year I'll do the summer ones if I can get them. Normally they do say like winter variety or something maybe. I don't know. Well, it says colourful variety there, but normally they'll say winter edition or something like that actually. But we haven't done on this one. But it's clearly, well, it clearly is winter. I mean, it's got like a snow globe in the middle, a winter edition one. And it's got people sledging and there's snow there and all sorts, you know. So yeah. Lovely sort of shiny finish as well. Now there's a couple of others in the range. We've got the caramelised almonds as well. Another winter scene on there. And we've got the spice biscuits, which is basically sort of like the speculoos one as well, I would say. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, but you notice the other two don't say new on it there, on that side. They don't say new. Yeah, but this one does. So I don't know whether they've been sort of repurposed for winter. I mean, I assume not actually, because I mean, well, the spice biscuit is very much sort of winter thing, isn't it? So I imagine they've just been released in previous years or whatever, presumably around winter, at least the spice biscuit one anyway. But this one is totally new. Yes, or at least it was new at some point. Yeah, so what does it say? Filled milk chocolate with coconut cream 35% and pieces of coconut macaroons 9%. Milk chocolate cocoa solids 30% minimum, milk solids 18% minimum. There we go, so there we are. So I've reviewed quite lots of Ritter Sports in the past, but I've not reviewed them for a long time, so I'm quite looking forward to these. They're sort of square shaped chocolates. I think did they patent it or trademark it or something, so I don't know if anyone else can do. I don't know if they managed it or they failed, but they were trying to basically mean that other chocolate companies couldn't do squares, I think. I'm sure that was the case. Yeah, a bit of an odd one, but there we go. Yeah. So I've done lots of other Ritter Sports in the past, not for a while, but I've done some. So in this corner up here, there'll be a link to a playlist of all my other Ritter Sport reviews, and all my reviews generally as well. So one or both will have appeared by now, but they'll be there if you click on the corner. You can pick a few options. And also there's a link to basically to become a YouTube member of my channel as well. So I'll give you special perks. You can vote on the next reviews. You can basically get exclusive reviews as well, so you would only see if you've become a member. A few other things as well, so check it out. Different tiers and things like that. It'd be really great, good way to support the channel, and hugely appreciated. Leave a comment or free, like and subscribe as always. So yeah, it'd be really good and really helpful. So thank you so much. Okay, so let's go on to the review then. So it's got it's one of these Nick Pack. It says Nick Pack, break here to open. You can see that. Will it focus in? Yes, it will. You can see the calories there as well. Look at that, per 100 grams. Yeah, 569 calories, 37 grams of fat, 23 of which are saturates. Yes, there we are. Not bad. Cocoa sourcing. I thought it says Cocoa Saucio then, but Rainforest Alliance. There we go with that. A special tree frog, I assume. Yeah, so there we are. Looks quite an interesting one. It's quite nice. Let's say it's got the typical sort of Ritter Sport Nick Pack open. Does it have the slogan on it? It doesn't have the slogan, I don't think. I think it was Quality Chocolate Squared it used to say. Oh, there we go. It says it on the top there. Will that focus in? You probably see it just about. There we go, yeah. Quality Chocolate Squared, there we go, 100 grams. I think in the German one it's something like a quality is it Quality Chocolate Good or something like that? I'm not sure. It says good. I'm not sure involved in it, which is quite understated there, but yeah. Okay, no, it looks very nice. I think we should get into it and give it an open. Let's do it. Let's give it an open. Right, okay, I'm also going to give this Ritter Sport Coconut Macaroon an open. Very excited for this one. I feel like, I don't know, it feels like, hopefully it's not melting. It's not, well, heating's on I guess this morning, but it says warm, but it just feels a bit soft to touch. So let's see. Okay, yeah, it's melting a bit. It's being handled, I think. Might be a difficult one to manoeuvre. So you can see it's a square. I'm going to measure it before I take it out, just because obviously I think handling this is going to, yeah. So I can smell the Ritter Sport chocolate. It's very sort of milky, creamy chocolate. 9 centimetres it is. Presumably it's 9 each way. Assume it's a square, yes. Very good. Let's just measure the thickness. So from the lowest point to the highest point, 1.1, maybe 1.15 centimetres. Lowest points are the lowest points. So between the grooves or between the segments. About 1.2. It can't be 1.2, can it? Yeah, so from the lowest point to the highest points, about 1.1, 1.15. Then from the lowest point to sort of in between the grooves, it's about 0.7, I think. 0.7, yeah, centimetres. There we go. Right, so let's take it out. So it's your typical Ritter Sports affair. There we go. It's a bit bright, that's isn't it? There you go, yeah. It's got the 4x4 bar. It says Ritter Sport and squares. It's melting a bit in my hands here. So, okay, let's give it a bit of a snap. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's quite nice. Had a bit of a crunch there as I snapped it. You can see there. Macaroon pieces. Quite bright camera, but I think you can make it out. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. So there are sort of little pieces there. And they're sort of quite meringue coloured, I guess I think you'd say. Quite nice. Yeah. Let's give it a bit of a cut just to see if it goes all the way to the top. The squares. So there we go. Yeah, so it does. So look at that. There we go. Excuse my thumb here. So I've injured myself. Yeah. It's quite bright, isn't it? I mean, sort of see. Camera's needs to reduce its brightness a bit. Okay, I'll move it back a bit so there you are. I think you can see now. There we go. Yeah. Not too bad. Yeah, I mean, that's quite tasty, quite interesting. Okay, hopefully you can make that out. It does look a bit bright, doesn't it, on the screen? Yeah, hopefully you can. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure how else to show you really, other than will that make it darker the closer I get? Yeah, it's hard to focus. I need something behind to will this spare plate cause it to focus. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. There you go. Perfect. That's very nice. Yeah, let's see lots of biscuit little pieces in there. Interesting one. Okay, well, I think we should give it a taste. It's melting a bit, so we need to get into it. Give it a taste. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Okay, once I give this, Ritter Sport Coconut Macaroon a taste. Yeah, so got well, let's see, we've got it together here. So yeah, give let's give a couple of, well, I'll give one segment a taste. Give one, do one at a time. I'll be greedy. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's give it a taste. Well, not bad actually. I'm not generally a fan of coconut and sort of some chocolate bars because it's very, I find it a bit, the texture doesn't agree with me. It's a bit like eating shredded paper. I don't like it sometimes, but this one is just flavoured coconut, so I can't really taste the coconut texture as such. Or if there is there, it's very sort of diluted with other things. It's got lots of crunch in there. It does taste a bit like, I guess macaroons are sort of those little, I should explain, shouldn't I really? They're like weird. They're like a sort of, I think they're kind of like a biscuit or something like that anyway, with like a filling. I'll probably put a picture of one up. Yeah, interesting. Come in all sorts of flavours as well. This is obviously sort of, it's not quite biscuit, but whatever it's made out of. Should probably know, shouldn't I? Essentially, that's what these are pieces of it. And I guess the cream filling is represented by the rest of it as well. So it's an interesting one. It's soft when you bite it, but as I say, and a soft crunch as well. Very much a coconut flavour. Chocolate's quite creamy as well. Your typical Ritter Sports affair. It's not bad, I wouldn't have really said it's much of a winter taste. It's like a, in the winter range. Doesn't really give me that at all. It tastes quite refreshing. And I guess coconut you probably would more associate with summer. But it's not bad though. It is quite nice. I say it's just quite. It is quite creamy, but it's not overly so. I think the sensor's done in such a way that actually, because of the little crunchy pieces and things. Yeah. coconut taste. I don't know. It doesn't really come across as being overly creamy, even though it is. It's a funny one. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's quite nice. I think the Ritter sport chocolate is quite of a creamy texture itself as well. A lot of this is sort of creamy texture, creamy taste in chocolate. But the centre itself, as I say, while sort of melting in the mouth, surprisingly doesn't really give you that much of a creamy taste. It's more just coconut, as I say. It's quite strong. Well, it's not a strong coconut taste, but it's very prevalent, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's very nice, and the crunch really adds to it as well. It's a nice crunch. As I say, it's a very delicate, soft crunch, and I think that's really nice. I say like meringue or something like that, but very bit softer. I quite like this. I think it's nice. I mean, it's not going to blow your socks off though. It's not an amazing flavour or anything, but it's nice. I'd say if you like coconut though, I think this will definitely be, definitely something you should search out, and probably, I've seen a reason for it not being one of your favourite chocolates if you love coconut. I mean, I'm not massively bowled over by coconut though myself, but this one is definitely one of the nicer ones I've tasted. So, I think it doesn't really remind me of Christmas or winter or anything like that. So I think it's a bit misplaced really, but it's a new flavour. But I think it probably would really be more of a, I don't know really. Could easily be a summer one, this one, to be honest with you. You could have just put palm trees in the background or whatever, or a summer scene or a beach scene or something, and it would have come across fine. You know what I mean? So, can't really hold that against it, of course, but yeah. So I think for me overall, it's a 4 out of 5. I think it's a nice bar. It's just not going to blow your socks off, but if you like, as I say, coconut, I think this is a really good coconut chocolate, and definitely one of the best ones I've tasted, definitely for sure. So I think this will definitely be up your street. I do recommend it. 4 out of 5. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon if you can. But even better if you're also able to do so. My YouTube member program, as I say, gives you exclusive access to videos and other various perks of the channel. So if you're a big fan of my videos, it'd be a great way to support me, and you get something back as well. Okay, guys, well, take care, have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. See you later. Bye.